Well, this was going to be a video of how pretty the area is that we live in, and take you on a tour of when I go down the canyon here. I'm headed down to the other side of the mountain here to get a haircut, and we were supposed to have a snowstorm rolling in today, and as you can see, it's nothing but fog right now. I checked the weather. It went from a snowstorm to rainstorms, so apparently it's going to get a little bit warmer. And then it looks like it's going to be at least 3 days, if not 4 days, of non-stop rain showers. So all this nice snow that we have is probably going to start going away here pretty quick. If we could get cold temperatures real fast, that would be great, because then we would get a lot more snow. I don't know how much snow, but turn the rain into the snow and let us keep skiing and stuff, but who knows. So right now I'm just going to take you on a drive down part of the canyon for a little bit, and then I'll just probably tie this in with some music so you can see the little drive that I get to do when I go into a real city, I guess, for lack of a better term. Since there's not a whole lot up here, we've got one grocery store, 3 gas stations, and about 4 little restaurants is all up here in this valley. But it's awesome, because then I would say we don't get a lot of crowding, but we get a lot of crowding. During the winter, it's the ski resorts. During the summer, it's the lake that is actually right in front of me to the left, but you can't see it because of the fog right now. We'll take another video later on when it's clear and you can actually see the lake and show you. It's called Pine View Reservoir, and during the summer it is absolutely packed. So here in a minute we're going to go across the dam, and I'll bring you back when we're almost there. Alright, now make this little turn, we're going to be going across the dam and then headed down the canyon, and I'll keep recording so you can just kind of, well, maybe you'll be able to see the view just because of all the fog. I thought maybe it would clear once we get on the other side of the dam, but I'll drive along for a little bit and hopefully you can see the gorgeous canyon that I get to drive through, and if it's too foggy then I won't worry about it. That's a real pretty picture with that part of the mountain right there and that sun coming from the side of it. That's neat. Mouth of the canyon down here, there's a man-made waterfall that is fed by a pipe that they pump from the dam, and somehow they've made it so they can open it and it creates a waterfall, and the other part of the pipe still runs across the canyon road here. It's 27 degrees right now. This little restaurant right here is called The Oaks, and I've eaten there a couple of times and the service just sucks. The food's okay, it's just really expensive, but they've got a great location being in the canyon and they sit over the river, so a lot of people like going there. I'm just not going to waste my money at that place anymore. I watched one of the employees rip into one of their vendors because the vendor had been standing there waiting to see what they wanted to be done, to have done with one of their soda machines. And the vendor was standing there with his wife when the employee of the restaurant came and ripped into him with other customers around. I didn't think that was very professional, so I went on to Yelp and expressed my concern. Like it's clearing out a little bit. Maybe you'll be able to see the canyon even better. This is the only road that was actually open last week or so due to avalanches and car accidents. So out of the 3 roads that get us into the valley, this is the only one that was open. And all it takes is one car accident, a pretty good car accident, and then this one gets shut down both directions for quite a while. Because as you can tell, there's really nowhere to divert traffic to around accidents. My wife had a mountain goat come down and stand in the middle of the road in front of her a few years ago. And I know we've got cougars up in these mountains. I've seen pictures of them. Haven't seen any of them. I've seen some tracks on one of the hikes I went on last year or the year before. So I know they're out there. Let's clean the windshield a little for you. And then that rock face in front of you to the right, just on the other side of it, is going to be the waterfall. This little spot right here is what's called the Narrows. And it gets its name because it's very narrow. It's kind of hard for them to move this giant mountain to the left to widen the road. Sounds like this is where most of the accidents happen. There on the right, I don't know how well you can see it, but there is the waterfall.
left here, there were some natural hot pots, but they're closed, and I'm not sure why. I know you can go and sit in them, but for some reason it's closed by the federal government now. They put a fence across it, so there was a dead body that was found in it. I don't know if the guy had a heart attack while he was sitting in it or what, but that was a few years ago. But they closed off this past year, I think, when they were rebuilding the pipe that goes across the top. But that's the drive through Ogden Canyon. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment or a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought.